Welcome to Mad Dog and Merrill's holiday special.
And I'll tell you what, every holiday has to have the big guy, and here comes Santa on the C5.
Here comes Santa. Here
Hey,
comes Santa.
Santa!
Ho,
Man, it's
ho,
Santa
ho.
Claus. Did you get my list? Did you get my list, Santa? I've been good.
Good,
All
good.
that spicy stuff.
Yeah, the
Yeah!
stuff you like.
That's the stuff I love.
Oh, we'll be right back with some great holiday grilling right after this. We're in Santa's man cave.
Ah, what a man cave.
Mad Dog and Merrill's 150th episode and holiday Christmas special is brought to you by Sundrop Soda, Cherry Delight, Brew Pub Pizza, the Automobile Gallery of Green Bay, Lashbro Aerial Images, and by Mad Dog and Merrill's signature sauces and spices.
Smoker, and I want a big grill and a big spatula and the tongs. And oh, Santa, I got such a long list. Can you fulfill that for me?
Anything you say, Mad Dog.
Thank you, Santa. I got such a long list.
That is a long list.
I'm so hungry.
Hey, we got a lot of grilling to do, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do blazing bison burgers.
Oh, yes,
Hey,
blazing
we
bison
love
burgers
that.
all the way.
Blazing bison burgers. And I'll tell you what, we're going to have a good time here. Blazing bison burgers start out with, of course, some great little bison burgers. But the reason we need blazing bison burgers because we got blazing buffalo cheese from our good friends at Henning's Cheese down in rural Kiel, Wisconsin. Henning's Cheese, what a great place. Carrie and Kim, but Carrie's the master cheesemaker, and he came up with this recipe. And I'm going to take the blazing buffalo. This has, I got to put my glass on. It's got jalapenos, it's got habaneros.
Japalinos.
Yes, and it's got
Jalapenos,
cayenne in there.
Santa's
So
favorite.
this is a blazing buffalo cheese. And I'll tell you what, Kim, you owe me. Because I picked up one of each cheese only, and I usually pick up a couple because I like to savor some at home. And I gave up each and every one of those cheese blocks you gave me, and we got some great cheeses coming up. But as I get slicing on the blazing buffalo cheese, Merrill's going to do a little bison burger.
Oh, little bison burgers here. We got some great bison burgers here from Oneida Nations.
Go to
Absolutely
ExploreOneida.com. ExploreOneida.com on 501 Packerland Avenue in Green Bay. You'll find the Oneida Market and pick up your own bison.
Bison is very good for you.
Oh, it's very lean.
Yes.
It's half the calories of beef, low in fat, low in cholesterol, high in protein, high in iron.
What more could you ask for? We got a little bit of the works on here. Grandma Hazel's, good old Grandma Hazel. Gotta have Grandma Hazel's.
Garlic, peppers, onion, fennel, celery, red pepper, green pepper, onion, sodium in there.
You
Grandma
got
Hazel.
there? A little breadcrumbs.
Yep. You know why he's doing breadcrumbs? Because at Oneida Nations at the Oneida Market, I picked up an all new, and you folks can explore this. These are actually duck eggs. Beautiful
Wow.
duck eggs. I know, aren't they phenomenal? They're
I
like
didn't know they were
twice-
that big.
They're like twice the amount of protein that normal eggs are. High in omegas, high in iron, and so we're going to put a duck egg in there. And they also have fresh ducks from the Pilgrim Heritage Farms in Larrabee, Wisconsin. They got some beautiful ducks. So the Oneida Nations has duck eggs now, and I'm going to crack one if you don't mind.
All right, all hot sauce in there.
Whoa.
Everything jerky. Okay, you ready?
Now you get a mix it on that.
I'm gonna mix it in
I'm going to
there.
go get some cheese on our bison burger.
All right, Head. Mix it up.
I'm gonna go-
Thank goodness
Hey,
I got
Santa!
plastic. Thank goodness I got plastic gloves on, ladies and gentlemen.
God, those bison burgers look
Yeah,
good.
I
We're going
don't
to put the
have a head here
blazing
either, which is
buffalo
good.
on there. Put those on top. Just enough there. Now, Merrill, when you're doing those patties, I got a great little idea. When at the Oneida Market, I picked up some gorgeous, take a little gander at that. We take the summer sausage, we strip the wrapper off it, I cut a wedge in there, and that's actually a nice wedge, but that's Black Angus summer sausage. So lean, it's unbelievable. It's got
Whoa.
jalapenos and cheddar. Jalapenos and cheddar in
Oh,
there.
another thing is Santa's favorite.
And hey, watch over here. And what we're going to do is, this is for the holiday season.
All right.
We're going to take that, our summer sausage, and we got some choices. And our good friends at Country Ovens, Cherry Delight Country Ovens in Forestville, Wisconsin. You can go to countryovens.com. They gave us choices. I could take some of their cherry barbecue sauce, cherry mustard, or the jalapeno sauce. And I think we're going to do the jalapeno sauce. What do you think,
Ooh.
Santa?
If it's Japalino, I'm for it.
He's a Japolino type of guy.
And we're going to make some nice little hors d'oeuvres, and we're going to top that and let that blend in. That gets sliced up. We're going to put our blazing buffalo burgers in the center there. We're going to get us bunned up here, Merrill.
All right, sounds good. I'll give you a hand here.
You know, every good burger deserves a good bun.
Right.
And our good friends in Appleton, Wisconsin, Golden Home Bakery products. They came out with an Ale House sandwich roll, and there's actually local microbrew beer inside of each and every one of those rolls, and they're just absolutely phenomenal. So every good burger deserves a bun. And we're going to place that and open that one up on the countertop there. That smells delicious. Smells of brew, doesn't it?
Oh,
Can you
let me
smell
see
that?
the flavor's
Honest
phenomenal.
to God.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that
It's like having a
amazing?
brewery in your
It
backyard.
really, really, honest to goodness is, isn't it? So, Merrill, you get the bun going.
All right, I'll get the bun going.
Put a little, no, yeah, we'll do the spicy on top.
All right, all right.
Whew. Now, I'll tell you
Yeah.
what I did too
Some
is I
pickles
took,
there.
He's running.
I'm running, man. We're going to go backwards here.
We gotta
Watch
get
this
the-
one over here.
We gotta get that guy,
Man,
gotta
I'll
get
tell
that
you
guy
what.
in shape.
Those bison burgers look delicious. Now, the bison burgers are so lean, they're about 2 to 3 minutes on both sides on an average warm grill is all you want to do them. 2 to 3 minutes on both sides. What we did is we got the bison burgers, we got the buffalo blazing buffalo cheese, and I'm going to grab my skillet. Look at them duck eggs.
All right.
Look at them duck eggs right there. Them are duck eggs.
Use your line again. Take
There.
a gander.
Take a gander at them duck eggs. Huh? Look at the wings on them, baby. Take a gander at them. Okay. Now here we go.
Hey,
We're gonna come over here. Look at you.
all
Hey,
right.
grab that tongs all the way right there.
I
That's
will.
on my way right there, buddy.
Got her. 10-4.
All right.
Oh, look at this.
Ooh.
The only thing we
You
don't
need a
have.
spatula.
Well, it was that square one you took away a little bit earlier.
There, I'm
that
gonna go
was-
get you. I'll get you one right here. I'm gonna walk
Okay.
in front of you, sir.
Okay, and I'll top the burgers in here.
Okay.
So now we have the bison burgers. He put a little lettuce and pickle. Lettuce and pickle sounded good to me.
Nice.
And put the bison burgers with that beautiful blazing buffalo. Thank you, sir. I'm just gonna set that right there. We're gonna grab an egg.
Good job. Yes, 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 yes.
Egg on top. Egg on top.
Santa, you don't want to get this in your beard. You'd be all set.
And I'll tell you what. Now, if that weren't complete enough, we're gonna take just a little bit of Mad Dog and Merrill spicy barbecue sauce. That's got a habanero mash in there. So look for those two good-looking guys on the label. And we're just gonna do a little swirl
There you go.
over the top. I think that was just
I
about
think you
it.
did good, sir. I think you did
Oh
good.
man, those are some of the best burgers. Merrill, why don't you grab one of them babies and take a bite for us?
All right, you
Can you
got
do
it.
that?
I can do that.
I bet you
Let's
can.
try ya. I bet you.
The duck eggs look good. Okay. So we have a little bit of the fantastic Hennings cheese. We got country ovens. We got our good friends over at exploreoneida.com. God, that's got to be good, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a nice little lean bison burger on top of there. Santa, hey, by the way, I got we got a little gift for you coming up, okay?
All right.
So you folks stay tuned. We'll be right back with more of the holiday special. This is, by the way, is about the 150th show.
150?
150 shows Mad Dog and Merrill's done as far as Midwest grilling shows. And this is just one of the series. So it's a holiday special. Santa's in the house. We got more tricks for you good guys. It's a 1 hour special, so stay tuned. It's a 1 hour special. We got a lot more coming up. 1 hour.
Happy holidays!
Hey folks, Mad Dog and Merrill, nothing better than a pile of wings and Mad Dog and Merrill's grilling sauces.
You got that right, man, Doug. I'm ready to dig into these babies.
Number one, thick and rich.
I'm going for the spicy.
And it's the smokehouse for me, yeah. Oh, this time I'm going for the spicy.
Oh, man, I got the hickory.
Available at a store near you.
A must for holiday shoppers in Door County is to enjoy Cherry Delight dried cherries that Country Ovens is known for. Come sample our Door County original, Cherry Delights, our chocolate-covered Cherry Delights, and our delicious tart cherry juice. We have something for everyone to enjoy. Custom make a gift box with your choice of items for that special occasion and have it shipped anywhere. Country Ovens is located in Forestville, just 30 minutes from Green Bay. Come taste the real Door County dried cherry, Cherry Delights.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh.
put Meyer on the keyboard.
Oh,
but
yes.
a sleigh is great, but a hot rod's even better.
Hot rods are always better. You know that.
Hey, Freddie, we're enjoying a nice Brew Pub pizza. Do you want to come over with us?
You got
Come
it.
on, come on,
there,
come on,
Freddie.
come on,
Come
Fred.
on.
Don't be shy.
Now, the lots of matzah Brew Pub pizzas in the holiday season are the best. They really are. Over half a pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella on each and every one. But the question is, Freddie, and it's been puzzling people for ages, do you like yours in triangles or squares?
Well, you're here supposed to be Christmas time. I figured you have a nice Christmas tree cookie cutter for this, but give it to me in squares.
He looks like a square guy,
Really, you
doesn't he?
do, don't you? That's why I like mine too, but the family loves triangles.
You
Merrill?
know, it's the same way. Well, no, my wife actually likes squares. I hate it if she
That's
doesn't.
why she's married to you.
Yeah, I hate it when when we're not using Brew Pub pizza. She calls the pizza place. Hey, can you cut that into squares for me instead of triangles?
So we'll do squares, but the key thing is this holiday season, if you're gonna have a pizza, throw a couple of these in the freezer because when guests come over, you can't go wrong with a Brew Pub, lots of matzah pizza. I'll put these in squares.
All right, you're a good man.
That's our favorite right there.
Now behind us, Fred, Mr. Beyer, there is a hot rod, a big old hot rod. I'm gonna move out of the
yeah.
way. It's got our beautiful Cherry Delight sign on today, but the hot rod is made.
Was made at Shawano High School. You know, I taught 36 years, and the last 10 years we started a program called Hot Rod High, and the students in the shop classes actually built this car.
This is the first one?
yeah.
This is number one, built in
That's
1999.
Oh yeah.
Did you have a lot of students that didn't know anything about automotive?
Do I have what?
He
Didn't
said,
know
do you
anything
have a
about
lot
the
of
cars or
students that
anything?
didn't know anything about automotives?
Yes, I did. They say they could speak better than that.
Oh, I didn't take English. I took automotive.
No, the students that
Come
came
on
in here
in, Fred, come on
They
in.
came in right fresh. Some of them had some experience. You know, this is a real community here.
Yeah.
You got farm boys in here, and I had girls as well as guys in class. It was
Sure.
half and
Good.
half, so it was pretty darn cool.
So
Awesome.
the farm boys knew a lot about clutches and throttles and everything else, I'm assuming.
Well, you know, like anything else, a car has gotten so technical today. We don't use the term, auto mechanic or a technician today.
Exactly.
And
Back then was an auto shop.
Well, that's what it was. And,
Yeah.
if you had a big enough ball peen hammer or some baling wire, you could fix stuff.
Yep.
This is built off a Model T chassis idea, but the real thing behind it is that we use this car to teach the basics.
Exactly.
And we bent our own brake lines. We did all of the stuff on this thing,
Wow.
including the upholstery and paint.
And that Hot Rod High turned into HotRodHighUSA.com because you do programs in schools.
Exactly. I get around and actually visit around. I used to take this tea bucket. If you get a chance to scan later on, there's an Indy car over here. And what we want to show kids is the application of science and math and engineering. All of that cool stuff that kids sometimes sit in class and they sit in chemistry say, will I ever use this? Well, if you've ever had a battery go bad on a car, you know a lot about chemistry.
Yeah.
Can
Can I enroll?
No.
Please? I need all the help.
It's never too late.
Oh, thank you.
And Freddie, you're involved with a lot of things. You got the official man cave, and maybe we get a chance to do a B-roll upstairs, and maybe as we're talking this, Rod can run some B-roll of your upstairs. It's just absolutely gorgeous. You got a man cave here with vets.
Oh.
I see 3 different vets. You got a 1950-some fire truck someplace.
Yep.
You got the Woodies. Where's the Woody over
Woody's
here?
parked
Oh,
in the
yeah,
corner.
that's
That's a
It's
40,
beautiful.
32?
It's a 1930.
30. Woody.
Named Surf City.
Yeah.
Surf
You
City.
heard the thing. I bought
Yeah.
a 30 Ford wagon and we call it a Woody Surf City. Here
Yeah.
we come.
Yeah.
Now, not everybody is invited to your man cave / garage, but they are invited to the new automobile gallery at 400 South Adams Street in Green Bay.
Boy, that's fantastic. You know, Green Bay for so long has wanted something that would be very unique. Gentleman by the name of Red Lewis had the vision. He was the founder and, of course, owner of PDQ Car Washes. And he sold off the manufacturing part of it, and now he still has car washes in Green Bay. But it was his dream to have a place that he could put his car collection. I'm fortunate I've got my garage here.
Yep.
Some of the stuff is farmed out, but you want it where people can enjoy it and see it. So he took and he bought the old Daniil Cadillac building downtown, totally gutted the thing and cleaned it out. It's beautiful. It's white and stainless steel. And then he filled it up with over 50 of the coolest cars in the Green Bay area.
And it is just absolutely amazing. In fact, he was featured in the Our Wisconsin magazine December issue.
This is brand new. Yeah, it just came out the other
So
day.
December issue this year. So if you pick that up, you'll see the museum we're talking about. 50 plus cars in there. They're all restored. They have to be driven in. So they're real cars.
Yep.
There's not like your little NASCAR over here without an engine.
Yeah, how do you drive that thing?
If you can fit in it, you can drive it.
Oh, yeah.
But
That's a
a
challenge.
friend of yours from Shawano, Mary Beth Leopold, actually is the curator, if you will,
Yep.
of the gallery. We don't call it a museum; it's a beautiful gallery, like an art gallery, because it's an art gallery of beautiful vehicles.
That's right. The automobile is the art.
Yeah.
And the neat part about it is it's set up in such a way that not only do you come over and take a look at it like you're visiting a typical attraction, the Neville Museum or
Sure.
something like this, but when you're in the gallery here, you can also rent this facility. And they're upstairs in there, they've got a beautiful boardroom, and that's being used almost on a weekly basis. For
And if
different
it's a
corporations.
business meeting, it's spelled BORED. Otherwise, it's a boardroom.
That's exactly right. Well, it just depends on what the topic is.
Exactly right.
On the other hand, the back side of the museum is also set up with cars all around you, and there's a full banquet facility, which means that you can have a full bar, you can bring in catered food to the place, and walk around and see the cars. And like they keep saying over and over, the cars is the art.
Yeah, and there's actually, and thinking of how popular it is, there's 20 plus events in December being held at that banquet facility or boardroom already.
Which is one of the reasons I can tell you that is
Yeah.
because it's a 501c3 corporation, which
Sure.
means that this is not a profitable money maker. Red donated those cars to this, as well as the facility and the building on the thing. And the only reason they collect any money for admission is they got to keep the lights and heat going in the thing. It costs
Right.
about $100 a day to keep that thing running.
Oh, easily.
And so it works out really slick. But if you stop in there and it's not a private event, knock on the door and come on over, say hello to Mary Beth.
Saturdays and Sundays, 9 to 3.
Yep.
And it's open 7 days a week. It's open during the weekday too.
There's people there, and if they're there, they'll let you in.
I understand.
You know,
Otherwise,
that's the best part.
go under theautomobilegallery.org. Theautomobilegallery.org.
Correct.
I am.
You got it right on
man.
the
Yeah,
money.
Freddie, it's so pleasurable to have us, for you to have us here today. And the garage floor here is heated underneath.
Oh, it's nice.
The cement is heated. Now we're going to open up the garage door and do some wonderful grilling again. But here's a nice little gift for us here, along with that $40,000 that Ron promised you. So we got a little
we'll come up with
grillology box. We got a bottle of our sunflower oil. That's all presented to you. Plus the pleasure of being able to talk about the automobile gallery and the fact that you can also have yourself a piece of. This is actually the chicken Alfredo.
Oh,
It's
excellent.
our family's favorite. They're all our favorite. But if you like a piece of pizza, you're certainly welcome.
Well,
to it,
I
Fred.
will. In
I
fact,
cut it into
good.
squares just for
I
you.
know.
Just for
That's
you,
what-
Fred.
And I'm going to take a square.
I was going to
I know
say,
you
that
were
little
gonna set me
triangle
up.
was coming. I was setting you up.
Boy, what service. Thank
I
you,
know, and I'm
sir.
going to take a square because that seems to be the
All
norm
right.
here today. And if you want to do pizzas at home, two things you have to have. You got to have three things. You got to have a nice grill, heat it up on a high heat. Take a pizza stone like we talk about all the time, a nice pizza stone, which is a great holiday gift, by the way, and maybe a case or two of Brew Pub, lots of matzo pizzas. Their newest one is one of our favorites over here. It's the Lots of Hatza. And it is spicy and it is absolutely delicious. So over a half a pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella on each and every pizza. Get yourself a Brew Pub today. You got a Brew Pub here.
Oh, I do. In
But
fact,
it ain't
that's
a
what our
pizza.
favorite- Well, you know the deal. But you asked me all these questions about how I got started and what
Sure.
I did with that Hot Rod Hide as well as the new automotive gallery.
Wait, here it comes, Merrill, the
Oh,
old
boy.
adage. Here it goes. Throw it out at us.
How
buddy.
did you guys ever get started? People always want to know,
You know-
what's the beginning? What's the story behind Mad
You know,
Dog and Merrill?
we love answering that question, but I'll tell you what, we have a little short video that's going to say it right here. So Merrill and I can eat our lots of matzo pizza.
Good.
You can enjoy it, and you folks enjoy this short little video. We'll be right back.
Attention! Forward march! Hut! 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 Halt! Attention! Ready! Attention! Salute the grill! Hello, grill!
Mad Dog and Merrill met in 1980 at a family reunion when Merrill showed up married to Mad Dog's cousin Diane.
Well, Merrill, he looked just like Benjamin Franklin. I mean, except a checkered sport coat, of course.
Mad Dog and Merrill exchanged pleasantries for a few years at family functions. Then one day, Merrill asked Mad Dog to ride shotgun at a grilling demonstration in Chicago. Merrill had been hired for his acting abilities by an Illinois grill manufacturer and went store to store throughout the Midwest. Merrill recalled that old Chevette with a broken passenger seat.
Not only that the passenger seat was broken, the passenger door wouldn't open. So I put a cooler in the back of the passenger seat so it's upright, and Mad Dog would come in the driver's side and scoot all the way across to the passenger side, and bingo, we're on our way to Chicago.
Well, you know, that was prior to gas grills, of course, remember? So we'd light the grills outside, let them get good and gray, the coals, bring the grill in the store, put a ham on it, and man, that store smelled great after a while.
One of the very first things they did together in the early 1980s was to raffle a cookout.
We were JC members in New London, so it sounded like a good way to make some money for the club.
Mad Dog recalls a learning curve they went through on their way to becoming a household name.
Well, we massacred the prime rib, burnt the vegetables. I mean, I'd never grilled vegetables before, but it was a good time. We socialized, and that's what we were paid to do. And I was a single man back then, so it was nothing to give Merrill the money for diapers for his first boy. And heck, give me $200, and I was set for a week or two, that's for sure. I never really did have a job in my life, I don't think.
Becoming popular in Wisconsin in the 1980s, Mad Dog and Merrill Midwest Grillin' Buddies had a decade of grill demonstrations and sponsor socializing under their belts. They traveled extensively throughout the country in the 1990s, a decade they both consider the heyday of their careers. The business partners were now enjoying better quality hotels and didn't have to share a room. Mad Dog got a good night's sleep being away from Merrill's heavy snoring.
I mean, I slept in the bathtub more than once, until we made enough money so we could get separate rooms. We haven't slept together in the same room for 20 years. Life's good.
A milestone for Mad Dog in the early 90s was the loss of 100 pounds.
Of course, I lost 100 pounds. That's one thing, but Merrill turned around and found it.
With their names starting being recognized more and more by fans, they were hired for customer appreciation cookouts, anniversary parties, and the like. Their stage shows became more polished and professional. Merrill recalls a day in the mid-90s when he was mowing his lawn and his wife Diane tried to wave him in for a phone call, saying he had to take this one. Wanting her to take a message so he could finish his task, Diane shook her head and said,
No, my wife said, Gary, you don't understand. Paula Zahn is on the phone. She really wants to talk to you. I mean, we didn't realize how funny we were and dependable we were, all about on outdoor grilling.
The morning show sent a crew to Milwaukee, and the Grillin' Buddies did a live, nationwide TV segment.
When I look back at it, you know, we had all these contacts, but we didn't realize how popular that we really were. I mean, we were just two regular guys from New London, Wisconsin.
As 2001 rolled in, Mad Dog and Merrill's social grilling business turned 20. They were still doing what needed to be done to stay afloat in their self-made careers. Improvising. This always made things happen.
Well, you know, we never really did have a plan. We worked from week to week, but things always seemed to work out.
A big break came from a local television station in the form of an invitation to appear regularly on their morning shows. They did it for 15 years. Remember, there is no rehearsal, strictly ad-lib for these two. 2010 was the first time the Grillin' Buddies set some goals.
Well, when you live week to week, you never look to the future. So you have to have a plan. You have to, well, I finally stepped outside the box and dangled my feet and got out, and I took Merrill with me.
Mad Dog contacted Rod Kolash from Lashbro Visual Communications.
We've known him for years, and he always wanted to have us put together a television show. And we trusted in him, and without him, I mean, this whole thing would have never happened.
During a recording of a show, Mad Dog demonstrates food styling on the grill after Merrill prepares the meat. Once the segment is thought out in their heads, filming begins and ends, usually in one take.
Grillologist Mad Dog and Merrill here.
Mad Dog, what's a grillologist?
A grillologist is someone who tries to experiment with different foods while doing things on the grill.
Learn how to grill like the pros with simple techniques while touring amazing places and creating unique recipes.
And look at those! That's zucchini underneath there, wrapped in bacon. It's a traveling outdoor grilling show that appeals to the foodie in all of us.
We're definitely not into perfection. I mean, we want people just to sit back and show how easy it is to do outdoor grilling. You know, we just want to have everybody to have a good time.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' television show has expanded coverage throughout the Midwest. You can catch Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' Sunday mornings on most stations. The show is 30 minutes of education and entertainment, featuring grilling recipes, tips, tricks, and techniques.
And if you're not careful, you might just learn something.
Check local listings for exact time and station, or go to maddogandmerrill.com where you can check out episodes from the past few years.
We just want to make everybody a better griller and show how you can be creative and entertain in your own backyard. A lot of fun.
Expansion does not stop with the TV show. In 2010, the self-proclaimed grillologists applied 3 decades of grilling experience to create their own blends of sauces and spices.
Well, everything is produced locally. The sauces are made for us at Silver Springs Foods in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. And our dry products, our spices, are down in Oak Creek. Good stuff.
The popularity of the Grillologist brand has grown to an estimated 2,000 plus retailers.
I gotta be honest, I mean, we're really truly surprised how well the product has done over the past few years. And it's great that people are really learning something from us. Hocus Pocus Grillorama! Ladies and gentlemen, I give you grilling magic.
Grilling magic, a perfect blend of garlic and pepper and other magical ingredients.
I'm Grandma Hazel. Try my secret family spice blend, passed down from generations.
Steaks, fish, burgers, chicken, pork, all things grilled.
Grandma Hazel never rubbed you wrong.
The best in the Midwest. Grilling magic, Grandma Hazel, and our own seasonal.
Ask your grocer for Mad Dog and Merrill.
Why the big tears? Post-playoff syndrome? Your team's not in the game? Season's over?
No, it's worse than that. Merrill is eating my Brew Pub lots of matzo pizza.
Challenge! With over a half a pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. It's big, bold, and outrageously delicious for the big game.
Relax, Bruce. Just relax.
Personal foul! You're out of here, Merrill!
You can't watch the big game without Brew Pub pizza.
Make your winning game plan. Brew Pub, lots of matzo pizza. The ingredients for a great time. Welcome to Mad Dog and Merrill's holiday special.
I think this is a Bob Hope and Bing Crosby, isn't it?
That's what it is. Take it away.
That's a little scary. Let's talk a little bit of age.
I'll tell you that. We got some new good friends of ours at All Things Jerky. 3 great locations, Appleton, Minocqua, Eagle River, All Things Jerky. And it's allthingsjerky.com. You got to check them out because the lead-in was a little Sahara Desert. Oh. I don't want to say that we're a bunch of wise men in the holiday season, but we're doing a little camel today.
Yes.
Camel actually in Africa and Asia is a major source of protein. They need protein. They raise camels just like we raise cows. They have camels, and it's a great source of protein. All Things Jerky has a great variety of exotic meats, and we'll be getting into more, believe me, coming up, so you got to stay tuned. We still got a lot of time left in the show. So we have a little bit of camel right there, some great camel hamburgers that I got at All Things Jerky. Our good friends at Penning's, we're going a little south of the border, so a little pico de queso, and it's got a little bit of serrano peppers in there. It's got cilantro, tomato, and onions in there. So we're gonna do a little salsa. But Merrill needs to let me open up this cheese here.
All right.
And I want to taste this cheese too.
I do too.
I was very questful in the day's venture,
I know.
going through the desert,
Yeah.
slow and hot,
And the
sun beating on my head.
and the sand just swishing around.
Well, I'm still stuck on that line. You know, they do camels like we do our cows.
Oh, I know.
Nobody's riding cows these days, are they?
Well, this is a camel race. This is a source of protein. They take the male camels just like we take the male cows, and by golly, we love beef and they love camel. What can I say?
Boy, cheese is excellent.
Well, that's delicious, isn't it? Well, that is.
Boy,
That Kerry Henning knows his stuff.
boy.
Okay.
So I'm going. You don't like spice, do you?
Okay. You know,
I'm sorry. I don't know if you like spice or not.
you know the story.
Exactly right. Are you a Shriner?
You bet.
You bet your deserts. Tush. Let's do a Southwestern flair of the camel
Southwestern
burger.
flair,
I'm gonna take my cheese and I'm gonna go to the camel burgers on the grill.
I got the camel burgers. They already come in sections for you. Well, obviously, you need cayenne pepper on the top, but I just sprinkle this right on top. I really do. Even while I'm cooking, I'll do that. I I got a little bit of grilling magic. That's got a mixture of garlic and pepper.
Looking
I
good.
got a little bit of chili powder. And a little bit of oregano. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'll cook this right on the grill.
You know what's amazing? We're filming this show on Hump Day.
There we go, sir.
Little Southwestern
Little
flair.
Southwestern flair.
The camel burger, believe it or not, is a sweeter meat. It's a moister meat and it's a darker meat. So it has a nice hearty flavor to it, but it is a great source of protein for a lot of people. So we're going to do a nice little salsa right now. We talked about salsa, we talked about Southwestern, we talked about the ingredients to the cheese, so we're kind of like adding to it. We're reinforcing the flavors once again. So a little bit of cilantro cut to the side there. I'm going to grab myself a little south of the border Spanish onion. We're going to start out with the onion. It will be, won't it?
Yes, it
It'll
will.
be just lovely. We're going to take a little bit of the serrano peppers, and I'm just going to slice those up, seeds and all. Thank you.
anything in
Thank
your
you.
eyes.
We need a little music. We need a little slicing music with this. So we're going to do a little bit of tomato in there.
What did you do,
The
man?
camel burgers are cooking up fast and easy, and as we're doing each one of these segments, everything we're doing is fast and easy. It's a great thing for the holiday season. All Things Jerky also has some wonderful hot sauces. They've got some great a wall of jerkies and jerk sticks of all exotic types. In fact, they got a little beer mug. You finish that, and I'll go get the camel burgers.
All right, okay, you got it, sir.
You're doing good.
All right, okay.
I gotta get a pack of buns still on that, young man.
Gonna be good, gonna be good, gonna be good.
Sounds like a lot of jerky to me.
Oh, a lot of jerky? No, I'll tell you what.
Look at
Fresh
this stuff.
salsa makes a really big difference. Do it fresh.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
oh.
Wait, I can't stop because Rod said I can't.
I know, we saw
Don't
that.
stop.
Hey, by the way, Freddie, we got you a little gift because we're doing this. This is from. You were in the Santa outfit a little bit earlier.
Yes, I
You
was.
One of
Remember
Santa's
that?
helpers. So we got you a little bit of a reindeer in a
No,
can.
no
There you go,
reindeer.
Santa.
Oh.
Reindeer in a can from All Things Turkey.
Oh, I'm even gonna cry. For God's sake.
Rudolph, I'm sorry.
So let's get some buns up here.
All right.
Let's put a
Last
nice little
reindeer.
camel
There we
burger with a little bit of the south of the border cheese from Henning Cheese over the top of that. Just two more good little cranks there. Grab out that sharp little tool, grab a nice little spoon, and we're gonna do ourselves a nice south of the border salsa on top. And that's gonna be good.
Like that,
No,
sir.
that does look good.
Doesn't it though? Yeah.
Good job, good job.
Say, this show is airing on NBC 26, and their sister station is WACY 32. And we got a nice little half-hour show called Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest
Yes, you do.
Grilling.
Yes, you
It's
do.
actually, this is our 150th show episode coming up, but WACY 32 is going to play 5 days a week, Mr. Man? Yeah, and we'll talk a little bit about that in just a moment or two. I'll get the logistics of that. But 5 days a week, you can catch on WACY 32, Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling, starting the first part of January 1st, and running every day of the week.
Really?
5
I
days a
didn't
week,
even know
Monday
that.
through Friday, yeah. But you just pick something up wherever we go. Freddie knew that.
I knew that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
150 episodes, a lot of episodes. And if Freddie could take us into a little bit of a zip off here, what we're going to do is we're going to take a little gander at those 150 some episodes. Not all of them, but some of them. But we enjoy our camel burgers from All Things Jerky. Keep it going there, Mr. Fred.
Welcome to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
Through 3 decades, they've logged millions of miles across the United States to demonstrate their unconventional style of grilling to hundreds of thousands of fans.
Hey folks, Mad Dog and Merrill here. I'll tell you what, you folks want to go on a road trip?
Yeah,
All right, I've got the ball and I've got the glove. We're going to play a little baseball today.
and I got home plate.
Come on, let's go get the stuff.
All right, come on. I'm ready. I'm all set, ready to go, buddy. You're going to be surprised with me.
Where do you want to go first?
Come on, I want to go to St. Paul, Minnesota.
St. Paul, a little bit. We can watch the Saints, the minor league baseball team.
Yeah, I'm
Play a little-
excited.
You got to think big, Merrill. Think
I
big.
am,
Come
I
on. Oh, God's
Guys,
sakes.
what?
Come on, we got to go get the gas. We got
I'm
a
all
road trip.
set.
Come on,
I
let's get the
forgot,
gas.
I
This is
forgot.
going to be great.
Come on,
I can't
come
wait.
on.
They got a great
Come
stadium there, a
on.
lot
We
of
gotta
great
get
food. We're going
going.
to do some wonderful grilling.
Yeah.
Ow.
Boy, I'm exhausted.
Merrill, you gotta think big. Think big. Come on. Let's go get the grills now.
Okay, come on, I'm
this
ready.
This is gonna be
come
fun
on.
today. We're gonna have a
I don't
great
understand.
time.
I'm all set, ready to go, and you're just goofing
man.
off.
Here comes the grill. Hold on, I'll be right there.
I got it. I got the grill. Come on.
Man.
Come on.
Oh. Are you guys ready for a road trip? Are you? Merrill,
I'm ready.
That's the size of the grill?
Well, yeah.
Oh,
Tailgate,
man. You folks stay tuned. I'm gonna do all the work again this week.
No, I wouldn't let you do that.
No, never.
I wouldn't let you.
Mad Dog and Merrill are funny and festive, wildly quirky, absent-minded yet attentive, and sometimes even quiet. They call it being thoughtful.
The hills are alive with the smell of grilling. The hills are alive with the smell of grilling.
Merrill, what are you doing?
The hills are alive with the smell of grilling.
That's the grill?
That's the grill.
Today we're going to talk about turning this into wonderful fresh Wisconsin sauerkraut. Crisp.
They draw you into the backyard with their outlandish stories, unexpected comments,
The other putter.
Oh, the other putter.
Yes.
and, when it comes right down to it, incredible pizzazz when using an outdoor grill.
Grillology is experimenting on the grill, and I don't know what gave me the concept, except for it's a little sponge cake, and we do angel food cake on the grill, and it turns out delicious. We'll do that another show. But grilled Twinkies, little sponge cake. Obviously, it's one of the 10% of the items you don't need to oil. It's got some wonderful little, I'm sure, plenty of oils in the sponge cake that's right there. So I'm gonna preheat my Weber grill on just a nice medium heat. I'm gonna turn it down to a low heat, and actually almost by the time I get all the Twinkies, I'm gonna place them Twinkie side down.
Twinkie side down.
By the time, and all we were trying to do is caramelize the outside of the grilled Twinkies. Now, if you're using a charcoal grill, for goodness sakes, it's one small layer of coals, very low heat. But these are great little desserts. In fact, Merrill even served them for your gourmet get-together.
That's right,
And
yes.
it came out wonderful. So I'm gonna put this hood down for about 30, 40 seconds. Then we're gonna turn them another 20, 30 seconds, another 20, 30 seconds. In fact, I bet you if I turn them right now, in fact, I gotta keep going here. Merrill, what do you see back there anyway?
Man, I say it's going to be a great show. It's unbelievable.
Absolutely.
It's great. Boy, come back and enjoy us. It's going to be a good time. What?
Nothing.
Did he do something?
No.
Did you do something?
No.
What did you
We'll be
do?
right back. We'll be right back.
Mad Dog and Merrill here.
Try our work.
I love sun-ripe tomatoes on my burger.
Sun-ripe tomato, it's all in there.
Man, I love sauerkraut on my sausages.
Sauerkraut, it's in there.
I love spicy mustard on everything.
Spicy mustard, it's in there.
It's so sad. I love onions.
Onions, it's in there.
DeWorks, no more mess.
All-in-one condiment, and now DeWorks with sweet pickle relish.
Ask your grocer for Mad Dog and Merrill.
Hey, buddy, why the throwback uniform?
Well, boys, you see, it's to celebrate the glory days, the pride, the passion, the tradition.
Oh, what could be better than wearing a throwback uniform on game day?
How about throwing back a green and gold citrusy sun-drop soda in a throwback bottle while wearing my throwback uniform on game day?
The pride, the passion, the tradition.
Throwback a green and gold sun-drop today.
You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, checking it twice, gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake.
I'm always good.
You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming, Santa Claus is coming, Santa Claus is coming to town. Old Santa's back.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Mr. Freddie Beyer on the keyboards, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
good job.
Wisconsin. Hey, I'll tell you what, we've got two of the great ones here. We've got our good friends at Sundrop, And you got to visit the museum in Shawnee, Wisconsin. What a great place. Dan Hartwig, his family, what nice family folks that they are. Sundrop Soda, the museum there on Franklin Street is just phenomenal. And during the holiday seasons, you pick up the old-fashioned Sundrop Soda in the bottles. I've got the low-cal here today, but the regular one has real sugar in it.
What a difference.
And I'm talking about it. And then this, we got, what's the name of this, Crocky?
Well, that's Dundee.
That's Dundee, because we are Dundee going to be cooking a little bit of mango-fired alligator right now. So we got some alligator andouille right now, and I've got some alligator andouille cooking on the old grill. And the little things about alligator, of course, there's different parts of every animal. The alligator tail is actually the choice cut, and it's a nice white cut of meat. It's comparable to veal, to fish, to chicken. Then they got the ribs and they got the nuggets, and that's a darker cut of meat. But we have from our good friends at All Things Jerky, this is actually a alligator andouille. It's got a little pork in there, but it's actually flavorful by itself. But we're going to use a little bit of the mango fire cheese from Henning's. So I'm going to get a grating on that. Oh, that's right. I'm not going to put this on the sausage.
No.
I'm going to grate it while you make a mango chutney. How's that?
mango chutney, yes.
Just wait.
Cheers. Happy holidays. I can't wait. Little chutney. You can do anything with making it on chutney. Here I've got a little bit of some onions chopped up. I've got some green pepper. Throw that in there. Then I've got a little bit of sauerkraut. And we've got some mango. If you get a chance, let's
hold on. You know why? Because we're also going to put some mango fire cheese from Henning Cheese in there.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to put the cheese right in the chutney.
What the heck? That'll be good.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
A little bit of sauerkraut.
Now, Henning's Cheese, award-winning cheese, and the mango chutney won like one of the world-class bronzes, a world cheese, the bronze, in like 2014, 2015. Don't quote me on that, please, Kay or Carrie, but it's one of those years. So I'm going to put a little bit of that mango fire right inside of there.
All right,
Meryl's
good.
adding some cherry chutney.
I got the cherry chutney.
I got a hold of a nice, good mango here, so we're actually going to peel the mango. And we're going to add a little bit of mango into his chutney.
Be a good topping. Be very good.
You know, mangoes are fun, aren't they? They got a big old pit in the dang things. So we're going to cut up a nice little mango in there. Let me get one more little slice of mango.
Whoa.
What are you doing?
What's that? I'm quick with that. Did you see?
Holy schmackers.
All right.
Hey, we got a mug of meat here too, by the way. The mug of meat is from All Things Jerky, and it's all the different varieties of sticks, of hot sticks that they've got, from elk to venison, to fish is in there, and then we have some other great varieties. So I'm going to go get our sausage. And
Okay.
then, you know, I made this a little bit earlier. I meant to show it the first segment. Our good friends at Oneida also have the white corn. So I made a beautiful white corn, red bean, and vegetable with a little bit of oil and sugar and some Italian seasoning in there. So I'm going to go grab the sausage, Marilyn. You keep us stirring
I will.
and
I'll
taste
keep
it.
on.
Just
So I'll tell
entertain
you,
these folks
the
somehow.
white corn, if you've ever had that before, it's absolutely delicious. A lot of different ways that you could use it. You could even use it for salads and definitely in soups. Right now I'm stirring up the chutney. That's going to be good.
I bet it is going to be
Now,
good.
if you wanted
Hold on.
to, even on this, you wouldn't even
boy.
need the chutney, but we're just adding this to add a little bit more
Look at
flavor
that.
to it.
Yeah, you got to have some poppers.
Oh,
you got to
yeah.
have some poppers,
That's
boys.
Mr. Byers' favorite.
Yeah.
Holiday
That's what it is.
poppers. I'm making it for the Stibbs family get-together on Christmas Eve.
All
I'm doing a
right.
whole bunch of poppers for those folks. Every good meal starts with a good bun. Every good sandwich starts with a good bun.
Here we go.
So we're going to have a little bit of the, I know, my hands are full of alligator.
He's got alligator on his hands.
Again. You've used that excuse so many times.
How many times did I use, I'd pay for this meal, but my hands are full of alligator.
You see the same commercial.
All right, that looks good.
Yeah. There you go, Lou.
Thank you, Ed.
All right.
I'm going to take a little bite of that. Do we got anything to tease? Noon o'clock on WACY 32 at noon. Every weekday, you can catch Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. This is pretty much the 150th anniversary, as we mentioned. You saw a little clip of that before. So we're going to taste a little bit of the alligator. Merrill, you can have a popper. You can taste the alligator
All right,
sausage.
yeah.
I haven't tasted anything yet. I've been working too hard.
I haven't either, really.
Fred, you've been working awfully hard.
Oh, that's all right. I
How are
can
those
handle it.
ivories
look
doing? Can you
good.
put a little
Poppers
bit on
look
those
hot.
ivories right now for us?
Are you tired of the same old thing? Taste the wild side with exotic edibles from All Things Jerky. Check out our large selection of exotic jerky and frozen meats. Try before you buy with our bulk beef jerky. We carry hot sauces and supplies to make your own jerky. The perfect holiday gift. All Things Jerky.
Happy holidays, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're with your family and friends during the holiday season. I'm certainly with mine.
Yep, same here. Same here. Boy,
yeah,
gotta be another long year.
At least you got a referee today.
Yeah, thanks. We needed that. Keeps us calm.
You know, here's the old boar. I've got the wild boar. We got some beautiful wild boar bacon. Wild boar bacon, very, very lean. Wild boars from North Africa and Eurasia. And it's a delicate, it's a delicious cut of meat with its own distinct flavor. I can only imagine. So there's some wild boar bacon. We also have on the grill right now, we have ostrich patties. Very lean cut of meat, very high in protein, very high in iron.
Good for
it's
you.
a red meat. The texture is and flavor is like a hearty beef.
Yep.
So we have a little bit of ostrich burgers on the grill. I've got some wild boar bacon cooking in some cast iron skillet. We went to our good friends at Henning's and we got some dragon's breath.
Ooh.
And this is the one I want to keep so dang bad, but this is their dragon's breath, which is a habanero-based cheese again.
Okay.
And the Henning's, they experiment with so much from tequilas to bourbons to different types of cheeses. It's just amazing.
All their cheeses are just absolutely great. And
They
the flavor.
have a white peppercorn cheese. I forgot to pick up when I'm there, but they're white peppercorn. It's a white cheddar, and it's just the most phenomenal thing in the world. So I'm going to get a slicing on my dragon's breath cheese, and I've got the ostrich burgers on the grill. So I'm going to take my dragon's breath, and I'm going to run over to the grill while Merrill starts the bun action going.
The little bun action here, you know, obviously you can put anything, but the ostrich burgers, nice flavor to all the ostrich burgers. Not going to do anything complicated here, but going to be doing a little bit of sliced tomatoes here. Going to slice some tomatoes, place that on the bun. Then also I'm going to use a little bit of cucumber. I love cucumber because a lot of people don't think of using cucumber all the time, but it just brings out, to me, a different flavor.
Oh, just the crisp freshness. I love cucumber.
Well, it brings out the flavor, I believe, in the meat, too.
Yeah.
On there.
I'm going to break you a little lettuce.
Oh, could you please, please let us alone? That's the honeymoon lettuce.
Hey, you know, one thing Merrill and I have been promoting for years, and NBC 26 knows it, everybody knows it, you folks know it, it's buy local, support local, buy local, support local. All the products we're using here, some of them are raised in other countries, but they're all brought here locally. But the cheeses, the breads, the Mad Dog and Merrill products, find them in the stores. You saw our commercials here today. Fred, you can't find anybody more local than Fred Beyer.
He's a local yokel, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody knows Fred. All right, little lettuce there.
Let me cut your cuke for you there, bud.
All right.
You gotta get some cuke on there yet.
I was daydreaming there.
Yeah.
I talked about it.
We gotta get this little piece off here.
Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. This is what I can't wait for. Yeah. Right here.
I love that whipped cheese.
Man, I'll tell you what.
Get a little cucumber on there, man. That's gonna be fresh. The ostrich
like
burgers are cooking there.
Ooh.
Now remember, we got we have the wild boar bacon, we've got the dragon's breath cheese, and we have the ostrich burgers. And I got to go get those right now.
Okay, real good.
You know, I'm gonna stall one more second here, but I think we got a minute here. Watch
gonna
this baby
stall?
right here. Let me bring this back. I cooked this and cooled it down. We've done this for the show before, but it's a cherry pie for Fred Beyer for hosting us today.
Oh, Fred.
I know.
Fred did such a good job.
So the cherry pie, absolutely delicious. Good friends up at Cherry Delight, they got the best cherry pie filling in the world. I took a Pillsbury pie crust, I kind of just rolled it out, crunched up its corners, put that whole pie filling in there. 1,000 and some odd cherries in that one pie jar. Can you imagine that? No,
I counted them. I know
it is
that for a
unbelievable
fact.
because I'm lying. But there's a lot of cherries in there. And I got dried blueberries and dried cherries to put on top of there if you want them, but it's like your pie, so I'm gonna leave that to your discretion. So.
It's all yours, Fred. This whipped cheese is just phenomenal. You know, if you like cheese curds, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit pulled, but it's really nice and moist.
All right, we got the wild boar bacon.
All right.
We got the ostrich burgers. We got the dragon's breath cheese.
What more could you ask for?
Honest to goodness, what more could you ask for? Look at them babies there. Ostrich burgers, wild boar, ostrich burgers, dragon's breath.
Oh.
And we got to have a little bit of bacon strips over the top. So that's the wild boar bacon over the top of that.
I'll tell you what.
Boy, you can tell the distinct flavor of the wild boar,
Oh, you
can't
sure
you?
can.
Smell it over here.
Yeah. It's distinct.
Very distinct.
Doesn't that look delicious?
I like it. I'll take it.
So Merrill, you're gonna try that baby for us. You're gonna push that baby right down. Just push it down as hard as you can go. Just go,
I want
put
to
it
be
right
still
down to the
stuffed
ground.
afterwards. All right.
Oh man, have you ever seen it done more delicately in your life?
He is so smooth.
He is the smoothest man on TV. We call him Mr. Smooth on TV.
Wow. Very boy.
Distinct flavor, isn't it?
That's very
Oh
good.
man, I'll tell you what. Exotic meats, exotic time. We've had a wonderful time here today. I'll tell you what, we're going to be back to wrap this baby up. Fred, do you mind if we head upstairs and hear a little piano music on the old time piano?
Yeah.
We'll do it.
Can we do that?
Can we do
I
that?
appreciate
Good.
that.
I can't believe 150 episodes.
Happy holidays from the Fred Meyer, the Mad Dog, the Merrill family. Happy holidays.
Happy
to you and
holidays.
yours.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is a production of Lashbro Visual Communications.